So I did shave my mustache. I want to grow the beard back out. I miss it. That's kind of the reason. Also, I realized that this is like the same thing I wore in the last Vinny Then We Fight when I played the guitar over the thing, but I didn't feel like changing, so I guess I'm just going to let this go on as long as I feel is necessary, just because I haven't done one of these in a while, and I've just been driving around today just doing some thinking and just kind of taking some time off, taking a break. I do want to update people and to let them kind of know what's going on. Like I haven't, like I said, made one of these in a while. So let's just start with the fact that I'm currently on tour with a band called Imprint Band. We've been doing like a fundraising tour for Ukrainian orphans who are affected by the war between Russia and Ukraine. And how I got roped into that was I work for a Slavic church, and I play bass, and that's musically what I do for a living. And it's a great opportunity to be able to do that. So that's what we've been doing. I was on the West Coast recently. I've been posting pictures and videos about it. And we're flying out to Colorado tomorrow. So I'm just in between. We have like an East Coast leg as well. That's sort of what I've been doing musically. A band called Love, we're releasing music by the end of the year, like an EP. We just have to track drums, and a little bit more vocal stuff needs to be done before we do that. And then as far as everything else goes, like so I'm stepping away from editing altogether, like for everybody, or at least trying to, because I've been doing this for about 4.5 years now. And I don't think I've ever once enjoyed editing. I know that a lot of people in our community, a lot of amazing people do this, and they're passionate about it, and that's what they love to do. However, it's not really ever been the case for me. And I just got to the point to where I was miserable, and I was unhappy doing the work, and love the people that I work for, and I love the opportunities that I've been given. But it's just like, I've been explaining it as like, if you're familiar with Friends, how Chandler in the show, he was very good at accounting, but he hated that job. And then he discovers he is very good at advertising, and he actually loves that, and he pursues that. That's sort of kind of the way it is for me right now. It's just like, I've never really enjoyed it. I've always viewed it as like a job. It's always been something that I had to force myself to do. And I was huffing plenty of copium trying to be like, oh, I enjoy this, I like this, I like this, I like this. And I love what I've been able to do for a lot of people, and I love that people recognize what I do and enjoy what I do, and I'm super grateful for that. But that's not my passion. That's not where my it's just not where my priorities are anymore, and I've just drifted so far apart from that. So now I really don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm still playing music, obviously, and I feel like that's really the reason I was put on earth, was to play music and not to be like super dramatic or whatever, but it's like the thing I do best. And like, I've always described myself as like a facilitator, as somebody who is very good at helping other people reach their goals, and that's what editing was for me. That was a way to facilitate, but I just ended up not liking that particular work. And I've done it for a long time. I've almost made I'm close to 1,500 videos edited total on YouTube, which is insane how I've made it that far. And again, I appreciate all the opportunities that I've been given. Like, my friends have been really, really good to me, and given me so many opportunities over the years that is just like unreal. However, that's just not really I've never been passionate about it. And especially in like the way my living situation is, for the past like 4 years, my office has been inside my bedroom. And if you guys have never worked under those conditions, it sounds silly, but it's like really, really hard to do when you can't separate work from sleep, and like there's no balance, there's no break. And I felt like I was just like drowning because I could never really escape it. Like I could never, like I something was always due something. And a lot of that was my own fault because I'm a people pleaser at heart, and I would bite off way more than I could chew and try to make everybody happy when in reality I was making nobody happy. So not even myself. So it's just, I had that such a big desire to like help other people and to make them happy, and like it was my choice too. Like I wanted to give to them because they'd already given so much to me. It's like I want to make sure that you don't want for anything. But you know, at a certain point, I just broke. Like I'm a human being and I just can't do that anymore. Like I'm just also the last, how long has it been? I would say the last handful of years of my life have not exactly been kind to me. I've gone through so much stuff in such a short amount of time, just loss, grief, pain, just going through so many different things and putting so much of my time and effort into certain things, and it just kind of all fallen apart. And I've been talking to some of my close friends recently about it, and it's the way I describe my life right now is like, again, I didn't know how deep I was going to get into this. Obviously not going to get into specifics, but just kind of generally how I'm doing as a person. I feel like my whole life's falling apart, but it's like falling in the right direction. That's how I would describe it. It's like I've lost so much. I've had to start over so many times, and I'm in this like, right now it just feels like I'm in limbo. Like I don't really know what I'm doing or why I'm doing it or what I'm here for, or like the big picture. I can't really see it. And I'm trying to be positive, and I'm trying to be, you know, optimistic about it. But here's just a piece of advice from me. You don't always have to be positive. I don't think so. You can be frustrated. You can be angry. You can be upset. Not everything is like perfect and good. It's like, sometimes that positivity stuff just like really gets under my skin, you know, just because it's like not real. It's not human to be happy all the time and to be positive all the time. It's okay. You're allowed to be frustrated. You're allowed to be like, you're allowed to experience negative emotions, and that's okay. So you don't have to be positive all the time. And I'm definitely not. I wouldn't consider myself to be a happy person. I haven't been for a long time. And I really hope that changes in the near future sometimes. But I don't know what's coming next. And again, I just feel like I'm like super terrified, but also like semi-optimistic. Like the advice that I've been given by people that I really trust is like, it's finally time to bet on myself. Like the things that I want to do and the things that I want to make happen are going to happen. And it's all going to work out eventually. But right now it's just like super painful and hard. And like, I've had to start over so many times, after putting a lot of time and energy into something. And I'm not the kind of person that just flippantly does something for like 2 weeks and I'm like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. Then I do something and I do it. Like, I've spent years of my life investing into relationships and jobs and people and places and things and stuff like that. And it's just all gone now. Like, I'm still going to be working on some projects to kind of keep myself going throughout the month of October. Don't know what November looks like, to be perfectly honest, but I've got a lot of good people in my corner and I have a great support system, which is awesome. But like, if I could describe how I feel right now just as a person, it is not happy. I wish I was different. I wish I could say otherwise. It's not like I haven't experienced a handful of dubs in the past few years, but like, it's like a roller coaster. It's like kind of like this. It's like I have my highs. My shoulder also hurts, so I can't really lift this shoulder. So I'll just do this. So it's kind of like a down period W, down period W, and it's like I don't know what that like monitor type thing is the exact name for it, but you know what I mean? It's like the kind of like that. Like, I don't remember the exact name. I don't want to say something and sound dumb, but that's kind of how it's been. It's like I can recognize that there are a lot of great things in my life still, and I recognize that there are, I've had some pretty huge W's in the past handful of years, but like most of that time is in between the W's has been friggin' miserable. So, yeah, that's about where I'm at. So what can you expect from me moving forward? I'm sort of kind of taking some time off just to kind of chill. And I mean, I've been driving around right now. I'm out, as you see, like I'm just out. I want to bring streams back because I love streaming, and whether it leads anywhere or not, I just have always loved it. And, that's a big part of what I do, and like people enjoy it. Like the few people that really enjoy it. So might as well try to bring that back and see where that goes. I also would like to release music of my own eventually within the next year or so. I have plenty of things written, and I'm in the process of making that happen, which would be great. I'm also, again, playing music with different bands and pursuing opportunities musically. As far as what I'm going to be doing for a job, like a legit, just to make ends meet type of deal, I don't know. I'm fine for now, but within the next month or so, I'm going to have to be making some pretty big decisions. And I know this video has gone on for way too long. So if you've watched this long, that's awesome. But I feel like at this point, I've said everything that I wanted to say, and I'm really grateful for like everybody who has been in my corner for as long as they have been. I really appreciate that, and I just don't know what's coming next. So it's really scary, and life isn't cheap anymore. Everything costs crap loads of money, and living is hard for everybody. Like, it doesn't matter how good it is, like living is just hard, whether you're married, whether you're single, whether you have kids, whether you don't, whether you're are supporting a family, whether you're not, you're just by yourself, or just whatever. Like, living's hard. Like, living's hard for everybody. So yeah, I think I'll leave it at that, and yeah, we'll see what happens next. So I hate ending these videos. I might as well just do it now.